teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense has the football first here today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Trying to find some room. It's Hardy.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Makes an open space. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Come on, 2nd down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, This next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're 3rd and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
Ball carrier tackled there.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, for the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just
touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Fafita. Snipes the quick throw. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The returner is tackled by this man coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's in the clear. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They finally tackle him after a huge jump play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself.
Touchdown, Tigers! A great catch and run for 6. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Alabama, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Back to pass. It's Fafita. Nice grab. It's Coleman. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. He just came flying. He began to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And the back now goes in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Running back has it on a screen now. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
On third down, it's a handoff. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The game makes it second and medium. Gets made on the out route, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Tigers look to keep this drive moving.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So we've got a 4th down.
So they'll pass off the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss over there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff heading left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Grab behind the line. It's Spurner. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The punt team making their way on the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The shotgun running play call. Got the first down and still motoring. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him now before he gets to the 16-yard line. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. A quick throw out left, complete. So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pitch to the back. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Attack on the PAT again. It's 28-0. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Defeata. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Sideline route is out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Grab down the middle. It's Porton. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw and gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. And they get something going right now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Drop Dropping back, it's Fafita. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, tied. There was no catching him that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Now here he goes. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out 4th down now. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to pass, it's Fafita. With the catch, it's Portman. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A power pass on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, saw the ball, just swatted it away.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Short of the first down mark.
I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A change of direction. And the one moves the ball to the 33.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to throw. It's Fafita. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Offense facing fourth down.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Short connection to the tight end here. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Grabbed by the receiver. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They'll try the ground game here. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown. Clemson Tide.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football.
Breaks into the clear. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pounding away with the run game. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Alabama.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed to the running back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, I love to see this late in the game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talked about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air. It's Fafita. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Fafita. Lets it go quickly. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
They're set now to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Offense operating from the pistol. Working clock with the ground game. Now here he goes. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And that is an impressive run here by this back. To be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.